Oh, you can see that now he's got the rest of his shape for his end cap. We still really need to fill in this piece, but that's what he needed to do, finish his cleanup for this place, this overlap, and I just did part of it. Now what I want to do is just finally go back, highlight all this, come up to smooth edges, click smooth normals, and jump down here a ways to smooth that out. And you can see, now see there's a couple of pieces still in here that need to be worked on. I may be able to get rid of them. Kind of doubt it, but let's try it. No, see, it'll make a hole. Because what has to happen is you've got to get rid of the smoothing tool and click on it so you see all your geometric shapes, and then make sure each one of those shapes is separated like I showed you a minute ago. But you can see now that on the follow through of this, he's going to end up with a really nice clean curve shape and have a nice model. So again, I think I've put up a couple of messages on there. If you're working with a model and you get to a particular point where you're having a little problem, please feel free to go to airsketchup@gmail.com and send me an email there, and also attach a copy of your model so I can take a look at it and maybe help you solve the problem. I think I've shown enough now that Robert could go in and clean up both this area and this area. Looks like there's a little overlap here he'll have to clean up, and then eventually fill in this section here. For many of you that are working with me on these models, this may be your first experience with online training. So just a few comments on that. When I'm working with you and showing these demonstrations, the thing that's difficult for me as an instructor is I'm not in the front of a classroom, and I can't be watching around the room, watching your expressions and your interactions as you're working to tell if you're having a problem or not. One of the things we learn to do very early as educators is read the body language and faces of the students as they're working, and oftentimes you can pick up on when a problem might be happening and move over and ask a question and help that student. For online learning, it's really important, just like Robert did, that you email me your model with a question. I come back, I can work like this, send an example back so you can work on it some more, so that we really have to rely on our models and email interaction to really get the best possible learning teaching situation so that we can. So I'd like to thank Robert for sending me his model, and if any of you out there working are having problems, please feel free to do that. You can also go to donstudio.com, which is listed below in my entries if you look on each page, and there all the lessons are listed in order, and we can work from there. So anyway, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. I've really enjoyed this so far, enjoyed the interactions with the people who are working on it, and I really look forward to having a lot of our models on Google's 3D Warehouse, which I haven't really talked too much about yet, but it's a place where people can share models. I've created a place for us to share our models, so down the road other Airstreamers who want to try to work SketchUp to design and work on their trailer restorations or renovations, we can be of some aid to them also. So until our next lesson, Airstream designing with SketchUp. Thanks.